Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile, Secrets of the Atlas. This is the Juggernaut Cyclone of Tumult build guide. And I already made episode 11, and I didn't like the way it worked out. So I'm remaking it from scratch right now. And what it's basically going to focus on is literally your next steps as far as a little bit of the tree, but the most important thing are going to be the items. Let's go into the next step, the items that you want to get, and we'll progress through this. Let's do it. All right, so you still should have you've completed the campaign, you've done a few maps, and right now Delve is ridiculously good as far as currency. I've made 12 to 14 divines. I've already got a Defiance of Destiny. And this is on a free-to-play account, so and a nice weapon. All kinds of things are going well, but I'm going to show you the next steps, literally the next things to buy. Let's do that. I'll also maybe show you a little bit of Delve, but just go down there, get a resonator, open up some resonator chests, find those behind the hidden walls, and you're going to find anywhere from 50 chaos to 100 chaos. And it's just repeated easy over and over again. All right, so you're still going to have your Thief's Torment. You're still going to have your Immortal Flesh with, the regeneration should be above 300 at least on that thing. And the minus 18 to all. That's a little bit hard to overcome, but we're going to overcome that. It's very doable. We still have the Carnage Heart that gives us a bunch of attributes and everything like that. But we're starting to slip into a few different things. We're going to upgrade our weapon. You should have like a 600 DPS weapon. Now, I spent 3 divines, which seems like a lot, but it's not, on this weapon right here. And it's a 1000 DPS weapon. It's physical. So let's go take a look at what we could get for, let's say, you want to save up your first 2 divines and buy this. Which should not be a problem at all. Trust me, when you're getting down in Delve, you'll be making bank down there. All right, let's go down. Let's take a look at this weapon. What we can do is we can start from scratch. We'll just open up the trade site and we'll say, we're going to move to axe. Axe is away from swords. I'll explain that as well. Also, we're going to be moving away from resolute techniques. So you're going to need some to buy some regret orbs and use them. Just spend some chaos, and we're going to redo our passive tree. We're going to go down here, and we're going to find the two-handed axe, and we're going to go right over here, and we're going to say physical DPS. Let's say you should at least move up to the 800s. Let's see what those cost. 150 chaos. So that's pretty cheap. This one's 5 linked already too. That's nice. Now here's the thing: we're not. If you sit there and say, oh, I want a 6 link. Let's go down here, and we'll ban this. And you say, I want a minimum of 6 sockets, and I don't want it corrupted or anything. Let's say, and you can open up this. Now you're up to divine, and the physical DPS is right here. Might be worth it if you want to get a 6 link, but we don't need a 6 link there. In fact, we only need really a 5 link. But we'll go on. Let's see. So we'll get rid of this requirement because we can take care of this requirement ourselves very easily as well. Let's search again. So now let's say you have 1 divine to spend max. It looks like 150, 160, 200. So we're up to about a divine. And we're going to look right here. We'll go up to the top and we'll say, you only want to spend 1 divine. It's like 200 and we'll say 230 chaos max. And then you're going to sort by physical DPS. Don't do this elemental. Don't fall for this, because right here, this fire damage is going to be negated by your brutality gem. So just sort by that, and we could get a 145. It doesn't even have the quality on it yet. It doesn't have any. Look at this. This is just a bare bones weapon. So we could actually craft on it. We could exalt slam this weapon, and it's an 845. This one is fully decked out and ready to go, and it has 4 sockets, or it has 6 sockets. That's actually good. I would buy this weapon, I think. Even though it has this fire damage, it doesn't matter. 839 for one divine, 200-ish chaos. go ahead and get this, and you should be up into the 840s ish now for your weapon. Let's go take a look. That's how you get your weapon. I decided to go for a 3 divine weapon, and it was a good deal at 3 divine, and it's a 1000 DPS. If you can save a little bit more and get up to the 1000ish DPS for 3 divine right now, that would be great. But what I need to do to this is make it 5 linked, and yours should be 5 linked at least as well. Actually, 5 link is good, and not having the 6 linked right now is good. So let's go ahead and put this over here, and I'll show you these boots that we're going to get and the helm that we're going to get as well. And those are really cheap. We're going to come over here, and you're going to type in sockets, or no, links. Sorry, link. And it says right here, this right here is, if you don't have it unlocked, you're going to have to run the tier 12 map, and for the 5 link, and it's right down here. It's the Sunken City map. If you don't have one, you could trade 3 of these in and hopefully get the right combination to unlock Sunken City, or you could just buy it on the trade website. You could do that as well. 1 second. And if you don't know how to do that, I would just come here to a cleared section out, and you just type in Sunken City, not Suck City, Sunken City map. It has to be, I think, tier, just to make sure you're going to buy the right one. I think it was tier 12, right? And let's see, search 2 chaos, 3 chaos, and you can get the Sunken City. You don't technically have to run it rare and corrupted. You're just in there for the unlock, but you might as well run it rare and corrupted if possible. That way you'll get the point for it too. Just direct whisper them, and you can buy it that way. The same thing goes, I have to do the lighthouse to get the 6th link. I haven't done that map yet. And to find it on the what do you call it? The actual atlas, you just go over here, and you'd say, maybe I have it done, or maybe I have it. And you could just do this and type in lighthouse. Where is it? 2 words, lighthouse? Oh, it's a tier 16 map, so I haven't done that one yet. So eventually I'll get the 6th link. Now here's the thing, it costs 150 fusings, but this isn't too bad. I could sit here and roll it and just get lucky. I could sit there and say, okay, I've got my weapon here. We could just roll it and get lucky. How many do I have left? Let's see if we get lucky. 3. I'm just going to do it this way. Links. Link. 5 seconds. I'll spend 100. These are cheap. You can get them for 13 for 1 chaos. So this is costing us 10 chaos. Ish. 12 chaos. 5 linked. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I wanted it just like that without this one necessarily on there. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. So, next step. You've got your 5 link weapon here. We want to move the automation, steel skin, that, and that here. So we're going to need a blue, a red, and 3 greens, because we're also going to go out and get this blood rage. So I need this blue, red, 3 greens. What's the likelihood? Maybe. We'll see. And how many of these do I have? You might have to buy some of these. A blue, a single red, and 3 greens on this link here. And then this one doesn't really matter too much. We need 1 blue somewhere on there. Blue and 3 red. Nope. We need a blue, a red, and 3 green. This is going to be hard to get. Ish. We'll see. I'm going to go through these, and I'll be right back. Triple blue. That's very unlikely to... Ooh, so close. 1 more red. I'll get there and I'll be right back. And worst case scenario, if you can't do that, we won't add Blood Rage in. But I'm going to definitely do a few of these already. I've hit this multiple times, the double green, but I need a triple green with a blue and one red. And I just got 140. You can get 180 of these for 10 chaos, so it's not that bad. We might even look at the bench. Let's take a look at that. Bench doesn't help us too much because we need a triple green and a blue on, or yeah, it just doesn't work that way. We'll see. I'll keep rolling. I found the easier way. It's just one blue socket. I hit it on my third try. So yeah, that was a lot cheaper doing it that way. Maybe give that a shot. So there's different ways to do things. So we got it. Okay, next step. So I bought a bunch of these. Let's see if we can make a profit. I'd like to sell them back at, looks like the price was 11 to 1. And how many do we have? I'd sell 330 or 30. 30? Be 11 to 1. We'll sell some back. And then 110 more. Let's see. Yeah, we can do 110 more. For 10. Maybe we'll make a profit off this accidentally. Yep. And yeah, so now we got our, I think we profited off that oddly enough. We have a few more. Oops. All right, so we've got our 5 link with this. We're going to put the, we're going to move this to automation here. We're going to move our, what was it? Steel skin. We're going to move our withering step. One right here. And the new one, Blood Rage. And all you do for Blood Rage, let's go, I'll show you how I bought this one. So I typed in Blood Rage. I came down here, said, show me one with maybe 15 quality and 14 quality and 15 gem level. And we searched. This is what I came up with. This one was corrupted. I didn't want that one because I want to be able to get the quality up. So non-corrupted. Do this one. And I bought this one. Now, if we said, hey, let's go with maybe like a 20 quality all the way done, and maybe that. Let's see what we could get, what we have to spend. Not bad. I could have spent. This one was probably better to buy. The 23 quality. I could level it up. I think I'm going to get this one. I can still level this thing up. It's got a little bit more quality. The quality helps with, 1 second, I'll show you. Let's offer them for this one. I don't know if the 23 quality would actually trigger anything better than this eventual 20 quality one I'll have, because the 5%, it would need to be like 24% quality maybe to get an extra attack speed out of it. So this is fine. So I'll just go with the one I had. They didn't respond, so we'll just throw that in there. And now we have Blood Rage. We have all this automated now. Withering Step, this. Then we have Blood Rage, which is going to generate some frenzy charges, which is great. You take 4% of your max life as physical damage, but we have regen. We're going to out-regen this, no problem at all. Also, we're going to do a little bit, we're going to increase our regen a little bit by going like this. Put these away. Okay. Let's go to the next item. We are running regen, so I'm going to slap this right here. If, well, vitality, we're running that. We're going to put it right here. If that was a green slot, I would just put it precision there. I'm cool with that. Now I have that one running. Next up, I'm going to let you know that this is optional. This Stone Golem and even Leap Slam is completely optional. If you want to run it, you can. Let's see how many, I mean, right now, technically, we're good to go, except for precision. I need precision. So we're good to go with just these sockets. You have a lot of leeway and a lot of play here. Next item I want you to upgrade to is a pair of gloves, something like this. So let's go take a look at what we did, and I'm going to actually craft these a little bit differently, and we'll see what happens. What I didn't care about was armor on these gloves, not boots, gloves. We can deal with that later, and I could make that a requirement. But right now, if I search, we're at 18 chaos. If I say, hey, I want these to be armor based, 222, let's say, then we're jump up to 45 chaos. So it's your choice if you want to implement armor as a requirement here. But what we're basically looking for is some attack speed. And you can just type it in like this with the tilde key, attack speed. And then you'd look at it and you'd say, this one, the pseudo one, that's fine. And that's, I don't know, actually I didn't do it that way. So let's try that. Attack speed. And we'll say pseudo attack speed. And let's see if we get a difference here. We'll deselect it momentarily. We'll use this attack speed. And we'll search. And we get this item first. 1820. And then if we just say pseudo, which means kind of like a fuzzier search. Search. Same way. Not bad. No big deal. So either way it works. And then I said, hey, I want max life on there. 111. I want some dexterity. I could go with dexterity or intellect. One of the two on here, but generally not both. I don't want both on there. And then I want a little bit of resistances. Because for me, when I looked at my resistances, I was a little bit low on one of them. And here's the thing. If you want more life, or maybe some more resistances, maybe you could up this to 44. Not bad. So now you're up into this level. And we have this one with fire. And there's a horticulture crafting bench where you can transfer this fire to cold or to lightning as well. I haven't unlocked it yet just because I haven't done the harvest yet. So you could do that. Also, if you really, really want, but it's too easy, I wouldn't do this. You could say, hey, give me a minimum of 4 sockets with certain colors. Let's undo this. And it'll just show us any sockets, because we can make the sockets ourselves as long as it's not corrupt. If the item's corrupt, then it's going to be a little bit harder. But this isn't a bad item. Attack speed, I don't like that part, but I got mine for 15 and I'm completely fine with them. Let's go take a look at them. When I looked at my defenses and I turn them on, let's see, gotta have my this thing turned on right here. Security of elements with this, and we turn it on like that. Our defenses, I was a little bit low on cold resistance, so I just happened to get some with cold resistance. So these dexterity, attack speed, that's cool. Increased energy shield, that's not a big deal. Put some max life in that. What we're looking for is cheap at the increased block. These are just temporary lows. You could do much better, but these just get you through the, until you make your big next upgrades. So let's go take a look and see if we can change that. I think it's what is that? Prefix. So we're going to change it. If you have a scouring orb, you can change it. I would like to change it to, let's see, we could put some armor on there. Is there anything else worthwhile to change it to? Probably some physical attack would be kind of cool. Do we have any physical attack on here? Increased armor, max life. There's no armor on these, so it wouldn't increase it. What about fizz? I'll just search fizz. Oh, come on. Really? I don't have my hand on the keyboard in the right spot. This one right here, fizz. I'll do that. Do I have enough? I don't have enough transmutes. 1 second. We can get 240 for 1 chaos. Sure, I'll take that many. I'll even leave them there. And now we can do the thing. And it should be right here. Where is it? Fizz, fizz, fizz. How do I keep missing it? No. This one. Right here. Not only that, I'll probably roll it a few times. So it can go 3 to 568. 3 to 5. No, I would like an 8. I'll replace it. 4 to 7. 5 to 7. These are temp gloves. Alright, so now I don't like the the sockets. Or what we could actually do with like a red. Here's the thing: you're not limited by anything with sockets right now. So what we could do is, let's see what we can do is recolorings. We could do with a red, blue, and we could put the summon stone golem in here, and we could put them with minion life, and then we could put minion speed on them, I guess. And then we could put a minion meat shield, make them defensive. We could do that, or we could do a cast when damage taken, so that he pops out all the time. We don't have to sit there and mess with him. Let's try that. So we need 2 reds and 2 blue. Give that a shot. There we go. Now, here's the thing. Cast when damage taken is going to require a big, the one at the most, like a high-ranking gem cast when, not like a level 1, because it wouldn't trigger it. So, I like the other way. Let's go back to that. No worries. There we go. Let's just throw that in there. But you could do a cast when damage taken with this guy, but it would have to be pretty high level. You'd have to take some damage. You'd have to take, at level 19, I think you have to like take 3,000 damage for that to trigger. So you could make a slightly worse golem, like a level 10 golem, and do it that way. But this is fine. And this is all temporary anyway. So something like that. I'm cool with that. And now we have a golem. The golem actually does 20% increased global defenses, and he gives us some regen. Occasionally I have to push the button if he dies, but these do help him. This one, the meat shield, and that, it helps him. And then we get global defenses, more armor, more evasion, all that kind of stuff. Great. Let's put this away, and let's go to the next item. Oh, and we also need this on here. And we also need this. So we're looking at this. Let's get these boots, and we're going to use this as the setup. Let's take a look at how I found these boots. All right, I typed in boots. I went over here. I said, give me 88 minimum life. I want some intelligence on them. I want some life regen and movement speed of 25. Those were all my requirements. I could have, if I wanted to look for dexterity and I'd got intelligence on my gloves or something like that, I could do it that way as well. But we'll do it this way, and then go intelligence. I'm sorry, it would switch it like this. I'm gonna go this way. And good. If we want 30, see what we get with this. Dirt cheap. 20 chaos. Now if I step this up to 30, what a minimum movement speed. And these are temps, so I didn't really care about it. Then we're up to 44 as a minimum. So I'm cool with the 25s. And what else? And I lowered that down. Let's say we wanted armor on there. 111. Then what are we? Still pretty cheap. 20 chaos. Int, max life. He's been on here for a month. I don't need the mana. The movement speed's fine. And the void, we could craft something else on here. Be fine. Might even be a little bit better than one I have. But I'm gonna it doesn't really matter, guys. We're overwhelmingly powerful, so at this point, for the things we're doing. Let's go take a look. What did I get? Some life regen, that's nice. Let's pop these on and see what happens to our regen. Get our golem out. Our regen is at 930. If we put these on, 1100 deep, a life per second. Pretty nice. Now, if you notice, there's only, we got it with 2 prefix. We can put a suffix on here too. And, or a suffix or a prefix, and we can do one more thing to them if you want. Let's see what our choices are. Do any prefix that is not already on here. We could do armor and life. We could do all kinds of interesting things here. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do some chaos. Did I unlock any chaos resistance yet? Just for fun. We have no chaos resistance. No, we don't. So, let's take a look at what of our lowest defense is. Why don't we have that running? Oh, because it's not on. let's put this back on just to find out what our current things are. Put on Purity of Elements. Looks like cold, so we'll do cold and chaos on these. We'll type in chaos again, and then we're going to do something interesting too, just for fun. Cold and chaos. Sure. And it's 13 to 15. I don't like the 13. I'll re-roll it. There. I'm cool with that. So now what is our defenses? We've got minus 45 on our chaos now. Eventually we're going to have an item there that gives us 100 defense, or 100 chaos resist, but we're not quite there yet. It's coming in the next updates. For right now, I've only died once to chaos damage, and it's because I stood in it to test to see if I would die. It was a big hit down in Delve. A big explosion. So now, I'm looking at this. I'm good here. I could make these boots 4-linked. We'll do that real quick just for fun, I guess. Let's see. Right here. Oh, I probably should quality them up as well. I don't necessarily want to link them. Why can't I get the 4th link on there? Weird. I don't necessarily want to do a full 4-link on these. And I'll show you exactly why. Oh, I only have 6 of these left? I want this link broken. I want a link here and a link here. Just like that. And then we're going to color these. We'll quality them up. See? We'll quality them up. Might as well. And then we're going to do the, what do you call it? Oh, and these are 30% movement speed. Nice. And then we're going to do the recoloring. We need a blue, a red, and a green down here. But the blue and the red have to be on the same links. Blue, red, green, purple. We'll just go like that. That. Put these here. We should be able to turn everything on. 2, 4. And notice, this doesn't have... We're not even using these sockets at all now. Really nice. And this is completely optional. Oh, we could use them for Leap Slam. We could throw that back on there for now. And we could even improve Leap Slam, but I don't really Leap Slam. In Delve, I don't Leap Slam at all. But in the other, it's optional. So for this, you don't have to get Dexterity and Intellect on the same item. I did. Accuracy is an optional thing as well. But I went with some Life and some Armor and Evasion on the helmet. I'll let you look that one up yourself. That implicit is rolled by going like this. I'm going to take this. This is a hard implicit to hit it. It's these items right here. And what you can do is, over to this guy, currency exchange, and say, what about these things? And we want to do it for chaos. How many can I get? I can get 99 of these. Why not? Let's get 99. The lesser ones. These are the dirt cheap ones. We'll see if anybody sells it to us. And then we'd want the, there's Searing Exarch and Eater of Worlds. So we're going to go do the Searing ones. And how much are the dirt cheap ones of these? 99 as well. Nobody wants the. We'll do that. And then I'll even buy, I'll buy 6 for 1, I guess. Much they want it. The asking price is 6 for 1. We put an offer for 99 to 1. And then we'll do the, what do you call it? Control Shift. And I can get 15 of these. Okay. I'll show you what these do. And this is the first example of what we're seeing here. If they don't have an implicit, this might not be, yeah, if they don't have an implicit, and like this one I can't do it on because it has the implicit that's already part of the astral plate. This one should be able to work. We're going to re-roll that. Ooh, we got increased attack damage. That's actually a good one. What about this one? This one is hard to roll. The red on this one, really hard to roll. Minions, I'll just leave it at that for now. But there's a increased AoE is what we're shooting for there. But this is cool with me because we're going to do that to our boots as well in a second. We do it to these too? We could. All right, let's do it. Let's have some fun. Now, you do not want to really spend a lot on these because we're going to be replacing them soon. These are all temp. These 3 items are all just temp. Just to, you're getting your weapon. That's the key. You have the 6 link already. You have that already. So these are the kind of the throwaway items. You don't want to spend maybe more than 20 or 25 chaos on these. You don't want to spend on the expensive versions of these that give the better stuff. You don't want to spend it on there. Let's see what we can do to this. Do we have to take the thing out of there? Nope. Oh, so we got some chaos resist. Take that. What about this one? Elusive? No. No. Nope. These are cheap to roll. Got a lot of chances here. Nope. Increased armor from helmet and gloves. Got a couple more rolls here. Nope. Nope. Cooldown recovery rate? Sure, what doesn't matter. Eventually we're going to get brittle and another item. These are just temporary, guys. Just, it's free, essentially a free stat. We might as well use it. Cold damage, we can't do that because we have brutality. Can't do that. We need a little bit more of those. Per frenzy charge, we don't really need that. Inflict exposure, no. And physical damage as lightning, I don't want to convert that. So let's go over here and
hello. What have you got?
Let's buy some more.
Boy there.
We get any takers? Not yet. We'll buy. Oh, the price dropped to 15 or 14. There. More of these. And we'll do eater ones. They're more valuable, it looks like. Sorta. Oh, it's down to 5 to 1. Sure, why not? Don't care. Alright, let's roll these real quick. We don't want that. Increased damage per frenzy, that's fine for now. These are all just temporary, guys, so it doesn't really matter. Damage leached as light cold damage. Physical damage converted, no. Increased damage per strength. We only have, like, how much strength do we have? 300? That'd be 9% increased damage. Completely fine, I don't care. Do we have anything up here? Increased damage, and then you hold Alt, it'll tell you what kind it is. That's the Eater, so we could re-roll the Searing Exarch on this. That real quick. Minion movement speed, no. Uh-oh, did I just re-roll the wrong one? My bad. Nope. Nope. I read it wrong. I landed the attacks damage thing. Increased mana. Oh, we got a bunch now, don't we? Let's see. Oh, we got this one. We still haven't landed these. Let's reroll this and have fun. Get back to where we were just a second ago. Against a freeze, that doesn't work now. Full damage, reduced duration on reduce freeze, no. No, these are really difficult. There's not very many good melee ones for the helm. Penetrates, no. For us, at least. Freeze duration, that's fine. Then we're going to re-roll this bottom one. Physical damage taken and recouped as life. That's fine. I'm cool with that. And then what do we have here? Let's read these correctly. These are Eaters. The Eater one is cooldown recovery rate and chaos resistance. Let's see if we can get a little bit better cooldown recovery rate. Intimidating Cry. Stun threshold. Increased. That's fine. I'm cool with that. And then we can also sell these back at whatever price. Then we could also... We'll wait on that and see what happens there. Okay, so I'm going to put these away. And these, if you have a currency tab, are going to be... There's a currency tab, but there's a secondary, like, exotic section. And that's where those will go. Like, I'm going to have to stack these up down here for a little bit. So, in summary, you've seen your first glimpse into this issue. Some items, if they have the influence too, some items can't have it on there. I don't know if the corrupted, if you need a tainted version. I'll explain these more in detail later, but this is just a throw it on there. If it helps, it helps. It's dirt cheap, so why not? And just roll it. I'd like brittle on there. Brittle does a lot for our damage. To kind of walk over them and make them brittle. It increases our crit strike chance. But this is and the last item. We're gonna actually spend one of these. We're gonna do an Exalt Slam because this item only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 explicit modifiers, 2 prefixes and 2 suffixes. And how much is this worth? If you don't care about the 30 chaos, more than that, it's worth more than that thing. So I don't do this. If I were you, don't do it. But we're making so much loot down in Delve that it doesn't matter for me. So here we go. It has int, life, increased gen, movement speed. What is it going to roll? What do we get? Mana. Completely wasted for us. But that's cool. Maybe somebody else will like it when we resell these. Oh, and we got a completion of a thing here. Nice. So now our new setup is automation, withering step, phase run, steel skin with this cool thing. We also have to improve it. We're going to do this. We're going to spend one more, but I would like to spend and get that up to 20%. So let's see if we can do that real quick. How much do these cost?
Hello.
Also, by now you should have at least your 7 for 4. Is that really the price? Around there. All right, so we're gonna increase that one. Do I want to spend 5 on that because it would raise it up 1 attack speed? That's my choice. 5 of these for 1 more attack speed. But I'm looking around, and what about this one? I haven't qualitied this up yet. This one's actually a little bit better. I'm gonna spend 6 of them here. Currently, this adds 43. But let's say I spend 6 of them here. There we go. I got it up to 46%. So you'll be qualitying up your gems as you see fit. I probably wouldn't quality up this one and this one yet. I bought it that way. Or you can just go out there and look and see if there's some quality gems already qualityed up. Because we're paying more than 1 chaos per. So if you can find a melee fizz for 20 chaos, I would just buy it completely almost done. It depends on the price. So you can look up the price first. Like a fortify. What does fortify quality do? Increased duration. Interesting, but not that cool. Infused channeling. Another 2% less damage. Nice. There's all kinds of options. This one, I'll let you go over them all. There's a lot of options. Definitely pay attention to that. It's going to be on the checklist too. Oh, wow, we got a bunch of these now. Tempting, but... And then we could resell these too. I could just go like this. I don't want these right now. I reverse it, and now I can become the seller. And I've got 100 of these for 99. And let's see, what do we have? We'll sell 60 of, or 90 of these for 15, right? 6 to 1? Yeah, so we could be the cheapest one. Cool. And now here's the thing. I would also like to buy... I'll buy 297 of these. The 3. Oh, I can't buy that. I'll just buy 99. For 1. That's going to cost us 7,000 gold. I don't care. I wasn't really paying attention to the flipping too much here. I don't know if that's a good... 14, basically 14 chaos for 7,000 gold. I don't think that's a very good deal. I won't do that one again. But we're already making profit back here. Cool. It's just an option. And we already got it back. So as you can see, I mean, if you've got the gold to mess around with this, you can really make your profit back. I mean, we essentially, these things that we just did, a few trades, and these are free. This one is really important. Get your weapon up there, spend 1 to 3 divines, and do that. Let's go over the tree. And then we're going to go down and delve and do a quick delve and make some money there. Let's take a look at it. All right, we'll bring it up. I know that I can undo these. If you need some dex and some int, go ahead and do it. But I bet you I can undo these now. Why? Because my dex and int are through the roof right now. Not through the roof, but pretty ridiculously high. In fact, my int is way too high. I only needed about anywhere from 101 to 110 is plenty. To be able to run the automation gem well. Let's see. Automation gem at 19 requires 95 int. It's these things that are completely optioned. That 108. Yeah. Dexterity we'd like a bit higher because where is it? Phase run takes 151. You could back that off, and then your dex requirement would be only 140. So you wouldn't need it there. So there's ways around this. Because we don't need per like a phase run to be at 18. We could back it down to level 13. It wouldn't be the end of the world. It still does the majority of its stuff. The more damage though is nice. So we'll see. Let's take a look at the rest of it. Now we've backed out of Resolute Technique, so we've got all these points back. We undid all of this. But the things that you're still going to need are this node. You're going to need at least 2 of these sockets undone. There's a few different places you can get it. You can get it here. You can get it here. That would be 2 places to do it. You could go up here and get in this thing. And then if you really needed resistances, I could have gone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. I would get the socket. I would get all of these resistances plus this one. That's 28 resistances plus some armor and some strength. You could go that way, and most people do. We're going to do that a little bit later in another update. You've done your 4th ascendancy, and you used the gift of the goddess and bought one of those because it requires one of those. And we just took this. It's going to increase. We have endurance charges, and then it's increased damage per endurance charge, area of effect, and increased stun duration for the stuns. So this is what it should look like for you guys. You can get these life nodes. You can back in and out of these very let's say I wanted a little more damage. I could just go like this, lower my health down because my health is at 6,000. Let's lower it down a little bit more and see how I don't really care about these refund points. They're dirt cheap. They're less than a chaos each. Just have fun with it. So now I've got 6 points to spend. So we could do this. We could go in here. We did this. There's more axe stuff right here. Go ahead and just take this just for fun. We'll take this one. We don't need the accuracy. Crit strike, sure. And this one. Don't need the accuracy, but oh well. Take that. And what about this middle? See this one right here, the 30% increase while we're in blood stance? Let's push apply. If I were to take that off, and do I have to offense? We're at 181 here. If I were to take that off, I have it over here because I moved everything out of swords and into this. Also, don't look at this one yet. We're working towards this. Right here, we're gonna refund this point. Now watch my damage. Even though we don't have blood stance turned on or even in our sockets, turned it off. Went down. Put it on there. Oh, right there. Apply. Beautiful. we have 2 more points to spend. I'm going to spend them right here. Now, that's the setup. For you, if you want AoE, go ahead and take this. If you want more life, you could back out of this, or we could back out of damage. This is AoE stuff. I can't stress enough that basically it's your choice. The minimum is, of course, you need 2 jewels. One with some corrupted blood as an implicit. You can get this dirt cheap, and whatever else. This is a dirt cheap 10 chaos junky amulet, but it protects me from corrupted blood instead of going here and spending 4 points and getting here. This is not endgame. This is dirt cheap stuff. Now I'm doing more damage, and I'll put a link down below, but your path is going to be a little bit different than mine, because maybe you want you need a little bit more resistances. You can get 28 of them right here, and then you'd take this one instead of going down here and grabbing this. But I wanted to grab it this way. It's up to you. Eventually, the final form I'm going to show you of this build will have everything situated, in its final form. We're at level 91. I'm guessing around level 96 to 98 is when I'll do the final update, and then the last two levels. I don't know if I'll get them on this character. I did on the Berserker. We'll see. This is life. This is life over here. There's actually some more life. Is it over here? No. But endurance charges. So I've got, I have now 6, a maximum of 6. I didn't put the, we could do stuff like this. I could almost anoint this on here. But I didn't. In the next episode, we're going to be getting Defiance a Destiny. That's going to be really important, and I'll show you how to do that. I spent 7 divines on this, and but it's really, it's the very first thing I'm going to show you in the next episode, hopefully. Do I need this Blood Rage? Yep, we need to upgrade that. There we go. And how much does it take to use that? 142. So yeah, we need some decks. All right, guys. I hope this helps. I like this episode better than the other one. I explained it a little bit better. I like it. I have these boots and these gloves. So I have a little bit different setup going on. But actually, I might not even bother with this. We'll see. These are pretty nice, but these are just... It was just a fun one to do. Like a separate side issue. All right, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy and take it easy. Very cool. Doing pretty well. Oh, and I haven't found a kineticist that is decent level enough. The 58 was dying down in Delves, so... Oh, and we got to show you the Delves, so let's do that. I'm going to try to find one with, some, what do you call it? I can't speak today. Oh, boy. The, resonators. So I'm just going to look around. That's a good node. That's a great node. But I'm going to try to find resonators. So they're going to be in side areas, so we're going to go for a longer run. Yeah, let's just go through here. And also, we'll take a quick look at what I've upgraded on this guy as well. But the carrying capacity, I finally got that up to 14. The resistance is capped at 75, but as you go deeper, you'll need more of this. My light level's decent, but I'd like it up to a little bit higher as well. What else? And I've got 14 of these and 4 of those dynamites. So where were we? Right up here? Yes. Let's go find a side item, a side thing. We'll fire up this guy. Everything else is... Oh, that is not on. 3, 4. There we go. So this is what you should be able to be doing at this level, or close to it. I mean, a little bit less damage, maybe a little bit less life, because you're probably at like level 75 to 78. But you could be at level 91 like I am. The levels come so fast. Getting 500 million EXP per hour. So let's go peek over here. Drop down a torch so that we can... Oh, and there. And we just need a resonator. Back here, please be a resonator. Nope, these aren't bad. 4 of those. Just like that. Let's go find another one. I'm having fun with this, guys. I really am. But the episode I made wasn't as clear as I wanted to be in the last episode. So, nope, I gotta remake it. So I did. Forgotten Loot's not worth it. We'll take that Azurite. The Azurite right now is worth 90 Azurite to 1 Chaos, too. So it adds up so fast, it's amazing. This right here is 1.5 Chaos. I don't think this is a dead end, is it? This is a path next area. I really want to find a resonator plate, but oh well. This one. And what do we get here? This is an Azurite node again. And we'll find one. Let's see how much Azurite we get out of this. So we got like 300 already. And just to put this in perspective, if you're getting Azurite, we could... They sell for 3 Chaos, the primitive resonators, or in bulk. But if you save up a little bit, you can sell them in bulk for more. And so how much do we get? 300, 400, we got about 700. So right there, if I were to just come up here, come over here and say, you know what? I don't care. I just want to purchase it. So we'd purchase those 2. So just out of that run alone, the Frigids are selling for, I bet you they're selling 2 for 1. So on the market thing through Faustus, let's go prove it. We'll prove it if I sell it at the dirt cheap price.
Oh.
Currency. Hey, want Chaos? I have 5 of these. Oh, they're selling for more than that. We got 15, and it's over 4. So I'm gonna sell these. Wow, it's over 4 each. So 8. So just to put that in context, that very junky little run, this is gonna sell. Oh, it sold right away. We made 23 Chaos, guys, and that was out without a resonator dash at all. With you hit the resonator stash, and you're gonna be getting fossil delve. These you'll be getting these left and right. They sell for 32 Chaos each, and the prices have been going up since yesterday. I mean, you're gonna have plenty of. You're gonna have 3 divines. You're gonna get 1,000 DPS weapon easily. So good luck. I'm gonna get back down there and make some more loot. Have a good one, guys, and enjoy. I hope this helps. The next update, we're gonna be working on getting a Defiance of Destiny in. If I were to put this on right now, what's gonna happen is, let's see, I'll lose all that attributes. Let's see what happens if I put this on. I want to use it because it's really, really powerful. But what happens to my attributes? I can still wear everything? Really? I did okay because I had int. I guess I did. Beautiful. I'm definitely wearing it right now. I mean, I've had it on for a while. But this one is going to cost 7 divine. So after you get this here set up like we have, your next objective is to save up 7 or 8 divine, and I'll show you how to buy a good one. Better one than this even. So I'm going to put this over here, and we'll deal with this stuff later. Wow. Very cool. And now I have Defiance of Destiny. What is our defenses at now? Ridiculously overcapped. But that's actually good, because sometimes you'll get into things that lower these resistances with a mod. We don't care then. Beautiful thing, guys. I hope this helps. That's your next goal after you've done all this. Also, in the next episode, I'm going to show you how to buy all these and have these all automated. Eventually, we're not even going to have a flask like this as well. But right now, I have this one. This is for the next episode. This one. All used when charges equal full. These all cost less than 10 chaos, or like 10 to 15 chaos. and this one. These are kind of junky versions, not really well rolled. Let's see. Like this one, tier 5, tier 2. What about this one? Tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2. So not good versions. There's better versions of these that we'll be using later, but right now that'll be the next episode as well. And if I don't do it, remind me. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy. I'm gonna go get loot because I need a bunch of divines.